All right. Shalom. We're the brothers from Great Millstone, Chicago branch, coming to you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. First and foremost, we would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. Citations to Akim across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. And basically, you can from what the lessons you see or the lessons you're hearing come out, you're seeing and realizing that we're getting more and more towards the end. All right, you're seeing the implementation of the FEMA camps. All right, the prisons spoken of throughout the scriptures, man. That some of us might be cast into, some of us may not be cast into. But you know, with all that, these people are about to go into these camps, and they're still in their folly on Facebook. They're still in their folly on Instagram. All right, not knowing that this is not the only scourge that the Lord is going to prepare for you people, man. Okay, the Lord is preparing a lot of destruction, a lot of death, a lot of judgment, all these things. And ultimately, he's preparing what? These nuclear missiles, man. Okay, so I got an article here, because we can't forget about these missiles, man. We see all this happening. All right, next we see the chip coming, and then what? Those missiles. Okay, so I got this article here from... It's from nature.com. It says how a small nuclear war would transform the entire planet. As geopolitical tensions rise in nuclear armed states, scientists are modeling the global impact of nuclear war. It all starts in 2025 as tensions between India and Pakistan escalate over the contested region of Kashmir when a terrorist attacks a site in India. That country sent tanks rolling across the border with Pakistan as a show of force against the invading army. Pakistan decides to detonate several small nuclear bombs. All right, so in the scriptures it tells you about these nuclear missiles. All right, between all these countries, man, it says they should be shot to the ends of the world, man. Okay, so people are forgetting about these nuclear missiles. There's still war going on across seas, man. All right, there's still war going on in these smaller countries, Europe, Iran. All right. There's still war going on, and that war is going to ultimately culminate into thermonuclear destructive war. Okay, but for that, all these people are still in their folly. So what they're going to need next, all right, is to be put in these camps, chipped, and then ultimately a lot of them are not. They're still going to be wicked, and they're going to be destroyed by the missiles, man. All right, this is 2nd Ezra 16. Oh yeah, come.
You want 20? You want to start at the top?
You can start at the top.
Second Ezra 16:1. So woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria.
Yep.
Gird up your loins with sack. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children. Be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
See, so your destruction is at hand. These people don't understand that this is your destruction at hand right now, man. The Lord's not about to deal with you. It says he has so long holding his peace, roughly paraphrasing. Now we're in a time where that judgment's about to go out on you people, man. You still got our people are laughing at these situations, making memes, making videos about coronavirus. They still don't understand the severity of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. But it says there, what the brother just read, your destruction is at hand, man. Okay?
But it says one of the key words is that be sorry, man.
Exactly.
You know, something about being happy, all right, being planning trips. All right, hey, they said the day of the Lord, the gloominess is not light, man. So with all this going on, man, hey, this is the beginning of sorrows, man. All right, you're going to have your children home. You're going to look at them deteriorate because now all the food that you had stored up is gone. All right, you can't go out in the store because the money not worth nothing. You can't get no rations until you get the vaccination or the mark of the beast, man. Verse 3, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
So they think the plagues, they think this is just going to stop. It's going to get worse. There's more to come. All right? As I stated, earlier to some people, this is not it for you people not returning to the Lord continuously. There's more to come for you, man. Okay? This is just the beginning of sorrows, like the brother said. Like it's said in Matthew's 24th chapter, man. You see? You got it.
Verse 6, it says, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when they begun to burn.
Yep.
Right, man. So, like, hey, when the lion's hungry, man, he ain't ate in a couple of days, hey, who gonna turn it away, man? All right, that's how the Lord is coming, man.
Yep.
All right, hey, he's loving, all right, to execute this judgment, man. All right, he said he will do all his pleasure, man. All right, so his determination to what? To gather the nations, to destroy them, man. And right now he's doing it in the house of the thief right now, man. It says, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? Mighty Yahweh sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? And it's real important, man. Even though you might think that, Esau, the Temanites, and the CDC, and the other nations may have been constructed these viruses, hey, this is something that the Lord has purposed to release on the people, man. It says, listen.
No, you keep going.
A fire shall go forth from his wrath.
Yep.
And who is he that may quench it?
So what's going to come? Ultimately, destruction, nuclear destructions, man. You people think it's a game. This is not it. There's more coming. The end of this story is the cherry on the top, which are those missiles, man. You people you're not understanding that those missiles are going to be used on this place, man. Okay? When you hear that sign, when you hear the sirens of missiles are coming, or these people get that kind of news, these people are going to completely bug out, man. It's going to take for a imminent threat of death for you people to repent, but it's going to be too late in that time. These missiles are just going to come and wipe the land clean, man. Just like the scripture says.
It says, Yahweh shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence.
That's right.
And what's going to turn you to powder is the nuclear fire and the missiles, man.
Yep.
It says, the earth quaketh, the foundations thereof, the sea arises up with waves from the deep, the waves of it are troubled, the fishes thereof also before Yahweh and before the glory of his power. That's symbolic too, and it's also physical, man, or literal, man. All right, because the people are going to be being distressed, but also, man, the missiles going to dry up the waters, man.
Yep.
There's going to be tsunamis and all types of mixture of rain and all type of elements being mixed together, being burnt by the heat of the missiles, man.
That's right.
For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot into the end of the world.
And that's why they have articles like I just read about the thermonuclear destruction that is to come. Okay, how a small nuclear war would transform the entire planet. This is all biblical, man. This nuclear war is going to transform the planet. Because in Revelations, the 16th chapter, Lord, when I could get it, it says it's going to break America into 3 pieces, man. So it is going to transform the planet, man. These people in America, Babylon the Great, they're not understanding this. This place is going to be broken in 3 pieces. This is not it. This is just the beginning of the tribulation and the judgments that the Lord has to come, man. Okay? You got more?
Okay. So behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again till they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth.
That's it.
Right? You read the scripture, man, this place is going to burn. It's going to be an everlasting memorial, man. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backward, even so the plague that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again.
That's it.
Right, man, because this ain't got no return to sender, man. All right? These missiles, the Lord's judgment is a one-way ticket, man. All right? The Lord is not going to repent from his doings that he purposed on the earth, man. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
That's the times that we're living in now. It's starting to happen now. The Lord's starting to roll out these prophecies, man. Okay? You can see all these things happening. The rumors of war, the pestilence, the plagues. What else did it say? Famine. That's why you see these stores beginning to be emptied out. They're not going to be refilled, man. This is it. It says, Lord willing, it says, in great death. Why is it saying great death? Because there's going to be tons of dead people out here, man. People starving to death. All right, people in their families with dead kids in their houses because they starved to death. All right, people eating their children. That's all written in the scriptures, and it's all coming back again, man. And what is it for? It's for the judgment of the wicked, man. Okay? You got a little bit more?
Yeah, I want to get this preacher real quick because it said, hold on, 2 Peter 3 and 11, right? Because we read in that second address, and we read it again, it says, what shall I do when these evils shall come, right? 2 Peter 2 and, let me get to the point, because 2 Peter go in. 2 Peter 2 and 3, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person you ought to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening to the coming of the day, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, elements shall be melt with fervent heat. All right, and that's what we're doing, man. We'll be praying. All right, looking for the day the Lord, the Lord purpose to jump on this place, man. All right, stay out, get part of the prophecies. Still feeding the flock where we can. All right, still fasting and praying. All right, and conducting ourselves like men of the Lord, man. Verse back in 2 16 and 19. Said, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scouting for amendment.
So these things being sent out, these are for the amendment and the scourging of you people, man, which you're not understanding. You're not understanding the scourges. You're not understanding that this is the beginning of scourges upon you people that haven't been hearkening to those men you see on the highways and byways, man. To the Lord's service, man. Giving you the warning early. Rising up early. You guys didn't take heed to that, so you're going to have to go through these scourges. And what does it say in 2 Esdras 9? It says you're going to have to learn the judgment of the Lord through death by pain. Okay?
It's like it too, because our word amendment means change, man.
Yep.
The Lord said, man, you turn from your ways, He will heal us, man. All right, but our people don't want change, man. The only change they want, they want a $1,000 change that he began from Donald Trump, man.
God, I got a precept for it. This is Isaiah 5 and 21. It says, woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine and men of strength to mingle strong drink, which justify the wicked for reward and take away the righteousness of the righteousness from him. It's going to go into these missiles on how it's going to really emphasize on how the Lord's going to have to use these missiles on you people, man, to just completely obliterate you. Isaiah 5 and 24, therefore as the fire devoureth the stubble and the flame consumeth the chaff, so their root shall be as rottenness, and their blossom shall go up as the dust, because they have cast away the law of the Lord of hosts and despised the word of the Holy One of Israel. So a lot of judgment and a lot of death and violence is coming. All right, especially for Esau, Edom, and to any of our people that's attached to him. And it says that in the scriptures as well. Okay, verse 25, therefore is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people, and he hath stretched forth his hand against them, and hath smitten them. And the hills did tremble, and their carcasses were torn in the midst of the streets. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. And he will lift up an ensign to the nations from far, and will hiss unto them from the end of the earth. And behold, they shall come with speed swiftly. What does it talk about? These missiles. Because these people are not going to repent. So what? These missiles are going to come with speed swiftly, as the scripture says here. What are they going to do? Isaiah 5 and 27. None shall be weary nor stumble among them. None shall slumber nor sleep. Neither shall the girdle of their loins be loose, nor the latchet of their shoes be broken. Whose arrows are sharp. It's talking about these missiles that we're seeing in all different types of articles. All right. That we're seeing being built. That we're seeing on the news. All right. They're going to be used. They're not being built to be put into a museum for us to look at 20 years from now, man. Okay. Isaiah 5 and 28. Whose arrows are sharp and all their bows bent. Their horses' hoofs shall be counted like flint, and their wheels like a whirlwind. Their roaring shall be like a lion. They shall roar like young lions. Yea, they shall roar and lay hold of the prey, and shall carry it away safe, and none shall deliver it. And in that day they shall roar against them like the roaring of the sea. And if one look unto the land, one of these missiles hits the land, behold, darkness and sorrow, and the light is darkened in the heavens thereof. It's talking about these mushroom clouds that are going to be made from these thermonuclear missiles when they hit this place. It says, behold, when they hit and land on this land, it's going to be darkness, man. And lots of death. All right? Because the Lord shoot arrows at this place, and He's going to use other nations to do it, man. Okay? You got one?
Wisdom of Solomon 5, and I'm going to get to the point, 5 and 20. It says, real wrath shall be sharpened for a sword. The world shall fight with him against the unwise. Right, when how about Shemiah Shah come back, man, the standard's going to be raised, man. Are the elect, the 144, are they going to get transformed, get the spiritual powers? We're going to help fight against those who hate the Lord, man. Then shall the right aiming thunderbolts go abroad, and from the clouds, and from a well-drawn bow, shall they fly to the mark. Right, and that's these missiles, man. All right, with no return address on them, man. All right, a one-way trip to a one-way destination to where they're supposed to land, man. All right, there's gonna be no computer hackers. All right, trying to change the latitude or longitudes. All right, so they'll fall into the mist or fall into the water or some other place, right? The hailstone full of wrath shall be cast out of a stone bow. The water of the sea shall rage against them, and the flood shall cruelly drown them. Yea, a mighty wind shall stand up against them, like a storm shall blow them away. Thus iniquity shall lay waste the whole earth, and ill dealing shall overthrow the thrones of the mighty, man. All right, all this is the beginning of Esau, the ending of Esau's reign, man. All right, hey, these missiles are the end game, man.
That's it. For you. This is Joel 2 and 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. Let's talk about these missiles, man. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. So it's going to lay this place desolate, man, and you people are going to become a part of the soil. It's what the scriptures is saying, man. It says, yeah, and nothing shall escape them. See? Verse 4, the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses. And a horseman, so shall they run, because they're going to come in formation, these missiles being shot from all angles, from the Pacific Ocean, from the Atlantic Ocean, okay, from all these other nations that hate this place, all right, from the EU nations, because what does it say? It says the beast shall hate the whore, and shall burn her with fire. Let's talk about, they're going to burn this place with fire using those thermonuclear destructive missiles, man. Joel 2 and 7, they shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. So nothing's going to stop these missiles, like the brother said. Nothing's going to stop the trajectory of that missile, because the Lord's going to guide it right into this place. It's a big target, man. It's not going to... I think, what is this? They said that this nuclear defense system is 50% effective. That basically means it's not effective, because once one missile hits, it can desolate many states, man. Okay? So it's not effective at all, man. And that's prophecy. Nothing's going to stop these missiles from hitting this place that we're in. That's what the scripture says. Joel 2 and 9, it says, they shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. So it's going to blow and decimate everything. Like it says, and I think it's Isaiah the 24th chapter, a besom of destruction, like a broom just sweeping this place, man, of fire. We can't forget about that. That's what these people are not realizing. Okay, they think this is just it, just going into quarantine, staying in your house. Next, they're going to come get you. You're going to go into a camp.
Hey, there's nothing violent about quarantine. All right, there's still a lot of blood to be shed, man. Mm-hmm. Ain't no blood being shed in the quarantine right now. All right, you got the riot on the streets, the insurrection, the invading one another, man. And all these things got to come to pass before even the missiles come, man.
That's it. This is Joel 2 and 10. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. That's how strong this nuclear destruction is going to be, man. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. And Yahweh shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very strong. For he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? All right, so that's the days we're going into. That's why they're seeing the chariots. Because simultaneously, while missiles are happening, missiles are going and being shot everywhere, the Lord's going to be riding around in chariots, man, to save the elect and to destroy the wicked, man. And ultimately, this place is going to become ashes. And it's going to be a desolation, like it says in the scriptures, man. Okay, it's going to become three pieces, if I can get that real quick. This is Revelation 16. Bear with me 1 second. This is Revelation 16 and 17. And the seventh angel, you know what? 15. This is Revelation 16 and 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. So that's why you see all these lessons, more and more lessons coming out. Because we have to keep on our watch, man. We have been made watchmen to the house of Israel, man.
As a watchman, I'm not telling you to take the goddamn vaccination, man.
Yep.
Like some of these camps, man. All right, read that again, Bible for sure.
Revelation 16 and 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments.
Right, man. Like you say, he come as a thief. All right, a lot of this stuff was happening very speedily, man. All right, and who's been watching the whole time? The men of the Lord, man. Everybody want to take credit, which, hey, look, hey, all the credit really how about you outside. All right, but the men of the Lord been out here, all right, doing, pushing the same message, the same song, all right, all these years, and now you want to take heed to it. But you only take heed to it because you can't go out and party and do the things you want. Hey, wait till you can't get your tampons. Wait till you can't get your cigarettes. Wait till you can't get your alcohol. All right, your morphine and your goddamn Vicodins and shit, man. You know? Then we're really going to see how much you really trust in the name of Yahweh Shai, man.
That's it. This is Revelation 16 and 16. And he gathered them together in a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon, or Armageddon, it says here in the English. But that's the Valley of Troops, man. The Mountain of Troops. That's what you see building up over there in the Middle East. Over there by Israel. Over there in Europe. Ukraine. All that's happening, man. All those armies of all those places are moving right into the area where the Lord is going to judge them, man. You see? All this is happening. All this quarantine and famine is happening. The chip is about to be implemented. What does that mean? That means that these missiles are going to be shot as the cherry on the top at the end of this, man. And you people still don't understand that. Revelation 16 and 17, and the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne saying, "It is done." And there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon earth.
Right, man. So you can't sit there and say, this been going on since my grandma and my great grandma was around, man. All right, you can't say that no more, man. These are times that have never before been, man. All right, so the Lord is doing this show is might. All right, because ain't no Quran, no Egyptian Book of the Dead. All right, hey, there were no other prophecies but a prophecy from the men of the Lord that's being able to proclaim this, man. All right, all things are not going to go on as they were, man. All right, hey, you'd be lucky if you even get your entertainment back, man.
Back in Revelation 16 and 19, and the great city, what great city is that? America, Babylon the Great. And the great city was divided into three parts. So this place is going to be broken into three parts, man. That's why this article said, what is this? Read what it said again. All right. Lord willing, I could post a link in the description box. It said, how a small nuclear war would transform the entire planet. Geopoliticists said this, man. And what does it say in the scriptures that these missiles are going to do? It says it's going to, let's read it. Revelation 16 and 19. And the great city, which is talking about America, Babylon the Great, was divided into three parts. And the cities of the nations fell. So this place is going to be broken up, man. And great Babylon came in remembrance before the Most High to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath, man. And that's what the Lord is getting ready to do, man. Give all his wrath, all his anger, all right, that he's been holding for so long. Because the Most High is long-suffering, man. But now is that time, the appointed time that it talked about in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, man. And that's what we're seeing happen. We're seeing these things take place. And ultimately, like I said again, once more, we brought out scriptures. The cherry on the top is going to be these missiles. Don't forget about those. And that's what these people are forgetting, man. Okay? You guess what?
All right, cool. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 41. If I whet my glittering sword, my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to mine enemies, reward them that hate me. All right, so all this judgment, all this quarantine, the talk of this mark of the beast, which is coming, the RFID chip, the gathering of the troops in the valley of Jehoshaphat, all right, the NDAA Act being and the Cyber Act being implemented. All right, all this is going to be, like the brother read earlier, these are scoured for amendment, man. All these are for the indignation and the wrath Yahweh Shai has for his enemies, man. Right? He said, I will make my arrows drunk with blood, my sword shall devour flesh. And that with the blood of the slain and of the captives, from the beginning of revengeance upon the enemy. Rejoice, O ye nations, with his people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants and will render vengeance to his adversaries, and will be merciful unto his land and to his people. Right, man? So the elect gonna get spared, man. Hey, these upcoming perils, this famine, this destitute of outlook that the people have on this place is for the wicked, man. All right, this is not for the elect. This is the elect's salvation, man. This is the wicked and the 2/3 condemnation. One more about Bashar. This is Jeremiah 50. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Jeremiah 50 and 25. Yahweh has opened up his armory. They have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. Get words to destroy. Yahweh has opened up his armory and brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans, man. All right, we are the land of the Chaldeans. We're in the land of the Egyptians. We're in the land of the Romans. We're in the land of the Assyrians. We're in the land of Nineveh. All right, Assyria. Okay, the Chaldeans, man. All right. Hey, the armory is gonna be when the missile silos open up. You're gonna see the Terminator scene when you see all these missiles flying across the sky, man. To come up against her from the uttermost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly, that nothing of her be left, man. Desolation, total annihilation, flawless victory. Go ahead up.
This is Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy.
That's right, man. That's these scientists fusing together nuclear hydrogen and doing all these
splitting
splitting
atoms, nucleuses.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, doing all this destruction, man. Okay. And ultimately, he's going to use Esau, which is the waster, Ashawah. All right, waster the way is he. All right. He's going to be. He's the swift that that's blowing these coals through the direction of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
So Lord willing, that was edifying. Just giving you more understanding of what's to come past this quarantine, what's to come past these FEMA camps, past the race riots. What is that? These nuclear missiles, man. All right. So Lord willing, that was edifying. We want to end it by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well the scriptures. Citations to Yakim across the world, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom and abad the ball.